name is Siuman. Today we have here Dr. Sud from NeurAsia with us today.
Good morning, Siuman. Thank you very much for the warm welcome.
Okay. So Dr. Sud, may I know what is your company doing?
Sure, yeah. So NeurAsia is a contract research organization, and we run clinical trials on behalf of local and international pharmaceutical companies in the really fantastic Malaysian clinical trial sector, which includes 35 hospitals, which are tertiary hospitals here based in Malaysia.
What attracted you to come to Malaysia?
There's a lot of good reasons. I think, first of all, we really enjoyed working with many of the investigators here. So we find that Malaysian doctors, many of them have done their medical degrees in the UK, the US, Australia. They've done fellowships and specialist training over there and brought their great skills and experience back to Malaysia. And there's also a great enthusiasm to become a principal investigator for clinical trials. And we just find that their skills and their enthusiasm, their approach is fantastic.
So what are the target market they are looking for? Is there any specific diseases that you're looking for the clinical trial management?
Sure. So maybe I'll describe the target market in two parts. I'll describe the geographies and I'll describe the different indications or therapeutic areas. So originally, if we go back many years, the pharmaceutical industry was very much from the US and the UK primarily, and with small amounts from Asia. And over the years, that's really changed now, where Asian companies, particularly from China and India, and also a growing number from Singapore and Malaysia, have really increased and flourished doing original pharmaceutical research to bring new products to market. So we were really using Malaysia as a center point where you got access to this high quality healthcare system and also in the same time zone as many Asian countries and their biotechnology companies to really win their work and bring it here to Malaysia. From a therapeutic area perspective, we find Malaysia is very good for doing clinical research for first-in-human studies. Oncology, it's very, very strong. Cardiology, arguably, we've got one of the best cardiology hospitals in the world with IJN. Oncology has got the IKN Center, which is, again, arguably one of the best hospitals in the world. And we've got Sarawak General Hospital, which is a world-class research facility. In addition to that, there's a lot of tertiary hospitals in Malaysia that can run fantastic neuroscience clinical trials, psychiatry clinical trials, and also general population trials, hypertension, diabetes, etc.
Okay. So congratulations on getting the Bionexus status. How does the status has helped NeurAsia to progress along the way?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So I think the primary reason is it gives us lots of credibility with Malaysian stakeholders. Malaysian hospitals, Malaysian principal investigators, and even Malaysian vendors like manufacturers, etc., that we work with. So I think that increased status is really what we wanted. Also, we found the Bioeconomy Corporation has so many fantastic people who are experts in their own field that assist us with key aspects of our growth. So originally, we needed to be connected with local partners who can do contract manufacturing for our customers and for ourselves. The Bioeconomy Corporation reached out to 3 or 4 contract manufacturers and found a specialist in cell and gene, a specialist in biologics, a specialist in peptides. And we could have never have found those connections directly. So I think that was the primary thing, is the ability to sort of tap into a network and connect. Secondly, the Bioeconomy Corporation acts as a really strong pull factor for attracting principal investigators to our trials. So our trials are only as good as 2 things: the patients who participate and the principal investigators, the medical specialists who host those trials. So with Bionexus status, we found that the ability to attract both of those groups of people is much, much higher.
We are very glad to hear that.
Yes.
So what would be NeurAsia vision and mission moving forward?
Yeah, well, I think the vision is very clear. The vision is that we want to be a top 10 clinical research organization globally. And we've already established ourselves as the first globalized, Malaysian headquartered, Malaysian-led, Malaysian-controlled clinical research organization in the world. That's number one. And we want to be top 10 in the world. So in the same ranks as IQVIA, PPD, etc. Number 2, the mission. Like, our mission is both to bring pharmaceutical and clinical trial education to Malaysia and build a whole network, a whole ecosystem of experienced investigators, experienced clinical sites and hospitals who can conduct really high quality GCP clinical trials.
Okay, that's good. So is there anything else that you would like to tell us before we end the session?
I just want to say thank you to both yourself and the whole Bioeconomy Corporation, and especially the division that has been dealing with biotechnology companies. We found the support and all the introductions incredibly helpful and really sped up our progress. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sud, for joining us
My
today.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.